And you touched on it a little bit there, but in terms of the legacy and the evolution of the project, I wonder if you could say a little bit more about, what's happened now.
Yeah, so we, as I said, we kind of knew it wasn't going to be just a one-off project, and the relationships that we made with people were really strong. So we've carried on sort of talking with the Derbyshire Virtual School, and have actually connected up with one of the creative mentors who was involved in the programme, in the Destinies programme. She's a movement artist, and she runs, Debbie Hedwick, she runs a culture cafe, which is a monthly cafe event where people come together from across Derbyshire, asylum seeking children and their carers, and they share food together, and they make music and make art and movement, and they do lots of different creative activities as part of this kind of social session. So she invited us in to go and do a couple of taster sessions back in the summer. So building on everything that we'd learned through the Destinies programme, but with what was mostly a new group of young people. There were a couple of young people that we'd worked with on Destinies that were still engaging in that programme, but mostly new young people. So yeah, we started with these couple of taster sessions within the Culture Cafe sessions, and then in November we ran a residential weekend, so working very closely in partnership with the virtual school and with the creative mentors and Debbie. Yeah, we ran this amazing weekend where we all went up to Wirksworth in the Peaks, and we did movement together, we ate together, we went on a walk up to into the hills together, and we made lots and lots of music. And with that program, I think there were 21 young people involved in that, from like 7 different countries, so lots and lots of different languages being spoken in the room, and a massive range of so times that they'd been in the country. So some people had only just arrived, and it just, I think, again, like I was saying before, there were so many lovely moments, so much singing. Actually, we did a lot more singing than we thought, because a lot of the young people are sort of older teenagers, and yeah, loads of singing, lots of sharing of their languages, which was amazing. Actually, really simple bits, so everyone in the room is learning a bit of lots of different languages. And then yeah, people bringing musical ideas from their countries, and then us building up little arrangements of those tunes, and then listening to the musician team playing a kind of range of music, which yeah, just sort of brings everyone together. So we're really excited to see where this next stage of the partnership goes. I think we did these sessions to try and find out what it was that the young people really wanted to do more of, and actually the feedback was really positive about being together, about the shared eating and things, but huge positive thoughts about making music together, about listening to music, and about doing movement work as well. So it just feels like there's so much creativity there, and so much potential for us to hopefully continue to kind of make this lovely community where it doesn't matter if you weren't at the last session, because people will draw you in and build you up and try and celebrate whatever you're bringing in that moment. And I think that just feels like such a positive thing for us to be doing, and kind of a really authentic way of us connecting with those communities, because we're listening to what they're wanting to offer up and then adding something that we're bringing. And so that it's a real meeting of kind of cultures, I guess, and yeah, but done in a really sensitive way. So we're very excited to see what the next stages of the programme might be.
Yeah, and sounds like collaboration in its most strongest form as well.
I think we know that this programme would not be the same, and actually in some ways it just wouldn't exist if it wasn't done in partnership. And I think that's with Orchestras Live managing to kind of find a little bit of money here and there out, you know, when you think we haven't got enough money to do this, they'll, you know, magic up a bit of money, which is amazing, or suggesting like a creative solution to something. And then working with the Derbyshire Virtual School, who did a huge amount of paperwork and risk assessments to allow the kind of residential part of it to go ahead, which was something which, again, we hadn't envisaged that would be what we were doing. But out of those initial sessions, it became clear within the partnership that was a positive idea and that people really wanted to try that. So yeah, I think it's about really drawing on the different skills and experience of people, and then trying to make the best of opportunity for those young people who have had very, very difficult lives and deep trauma for a lot of them. So to have a moment where they feel free to kind of be able to be creative and express themselves, I think is just, yeah, it's just amazing.